Oh, what up, y'all? Conscious One coming at you. Excuse me, guys. I'm actually just getting over a cold. So, yeah, chosen ones get sick too. But it's going away, though. You know, a real good way to cleanse your space is real good way to cleanse your space, whether you got a cold or not, is to use eucalyptus oil. It's a good way to clear out the energy. Yeah, eucalyptus oil. So, I want to tell you guys about the last black woman I dated. And I've been, man, y'all don't understand, boy, when spirit, some of y'all be like, he got different personalities. That's because I'm a conduit to the spirit realm. So when we talk about freedom, I'm not only talking about being free from these enemies. I can't wait to just be free where I can just not have to be a conduit and just live my life, live like what a normal life's supposed to be. You know, children, dogs, a dog, a cat. You know, a beautiful wife that really loves me. I just wanted the simple things. Somebody said, no, you can't have that. You know, I try not to get too emotional about it because we are living in Judgment Day, guys. That's always my fallback. To know that we living in Judgment Day, that's my fallback. I told y'all I study eschatology. This world keeps proving to us time after time that they don't want love and that they don't want to be treated. People don't want to be treated nice. That's why we're in the state we're in right now, because people have rejected love. So whatever is going on in my world, in my little old world, which is only a microcosm of the macro, right? You can take what's my situation and just magnify that, and then you can understand why the way the world is. They say people said we don't want love. So God said, okay, well, if you enjoy working 9-to-5 jobs that never fulfill you, and you like getting sick, and you like feeding children poison, and you like going to the doctor and getting stuff that ain't gonna heal you, be my guest. Do what you want. And then when they messed up, they want to call on God. God say, no, you asked for free will. I gave you free will. Then if I come help you, then you'll say you don't have free will. So which one do you want? Do you want things to be right? Or do you want your free will? And then you get, when they give you your free will, obviously the human race is still at an age of adolescence. If they can't fix things for themselves, and they need the Most High to always got to come down and do something for them, when all they have to do is love themselves and treat people how you want to be treated. But no, for some reason, this human species, for some reason they can't do that. So they got to history keeps repeating itself, and you know, the lessons got to keep happening over and over and over. And you know, people's senseless killings, women crying because somebody done shot their son. I mean, where is God? Well, you know, you say you want a free will, look what happens. You say you want to live a world like, I don't know, Aleister Crowley, do as thy will. And it's been a lesson for me too. I think the Bible says we can't direct our own step. So anyway, guys, yeah, so the spirit just said, go into victim mode a little bit on them, because a lot of people are having problems finding you relatable. It's almost like you're not even like a real person or something. I said, okay. And don't worry, guys, I'm not going to cry, because God is like not allowing me to have tears these days. You know? But my ancestors say, give them a story about how you suffered. Okay, what better story to tell y'all than the last black woman I dated, which was in Las Vegas. I met this woman online, POF. By the way, don't try to do online dating. I wouldn't recommend it. But in this situation for me, I had met this black chick, and let me tell y'all, when she came to my apartment, when I seen her for the first time, I mean, you want to talk about a stallion. Oh my goodness, man. Like when I seen this girl, it was like, oh my God. Like I couldn't believe that I had found something that pretty on a POF. For y'all don't know, that means plenty of fish. She actually looked better. She wasn't a catfish at all. She actually looked better when I seen her in person. And what was so, I dated her for we dated for 3.5 years. And all of a sudden one day she just came to my apartment one last time and then just walked away. It was almost like she wanted to tell me something. But, and remember guys, this is the stuff that my family, my so-called family did to me. They took everything. They not only took everything monetarily from me, took my jobs. Anybody I dated, they slandered me and went behind my back. And next thing I know, I would have people just walk out of my life, and I don't even know why. How y'all think it was? How y'all think that was? How y'all think I felt about that? I mean, use your imagination. You know, in order for me to keep going, I have to be strong. I can't. If I had to sit there and really went into my emotions about everything these people did to me, guys, once again, I wouldn't be here talking to y'all today. I've been having to be a soldier my whole life, and I'm waiting for somebody to say at ease. But this is what my so-called family did to me. I remember showing one of my cousins on my family side, mother's side, a picture of her, and the first thing this cousin said was she looked crazy, and I just said thanks for telling me, and didn't. That was one of those Mr. Freeze moments. See, whenever they did stuff and said stuff to me, guys, that was supposed to like fuck with me mentally, I did like the exact opposite of what that's a skill that I have. Because I'm an empath. I feel people's emotions. I hear and see all the little subtleties, the things that people do. And I have to do things to protect myself and protect my heart. So I just texted her back and said, okay, thanks for telling me. It didn't stop. I was still in love with her. She didn't look crazy to me. But however, there was something about her though. But I don't want to talk about that right now. Everybody got a little crazy, you know. If you ain't a little crazy dealing with this world, that's crazy. Yeah, you want to know what crazy is? If nothing wrong with you after being in this world a good 30, 40 years, especially if you black in this country. So, yeah, Spirit told me to go into victim mode on you guys. So that's okay. I have feelings too, you know, whether I'm human or not, or whatever the hell I am, wherever my DNA is, I got feelings too. Things hurted me really, really bad. I don't understand how so many people can just work together to try to destroy one individual. I mean, I understand, but then I don't at the same time, you know what I mean? So, but just to get back to the thing, guys, I have seen this girl came to my apartment, and when I seen her for the first time, guys, I'm talking about, this is what I was telling y'all. It's like, it's certain type of black women out there that really make me go crazy. And I hadn't, when she came around, I hadn't seen one in a long time. So you can imagine, I'm fresh in Las Vegas, don't know nobody, right? Trying to find my way. And this black woman come around and she's just gorgeous. I felt like it was a gift from God. I really did. And man, I mean, I don't even want to say too much, man. Like y'all know, man, some of these sisters, man, their bodies be banging, boy. That's why I told y'all sisters be hard to get next to. Shit, most of them be pregnant by the time they 15, 16 years old. Shit, because they fine as hell. Especially, they were fine before all the GMO foods and all the fucked up stuff they put in our food, air, and water. Before all that started happening, it was, man, sisters was fine, man. Like you wouldn't even dream of looking at a Asian woman or a Hispanic woman. That's how fine sisters was, like in the 90s. And I still see, you know, hints of there, here and there. You know, it'll pop up here and there. But anyway, getting back to this chick, man, guys. she would tell y'all herself, like, yeah, this dude was sprung on me like a motherfucker, like he was sprung. But the thing about her, even though I was like I was sprung, let me tell you something. And to my guys, man, when y'all already know, when you can hit it real good and make your woman laugh, there's nothing she can say about you. Like, women always want to have this thing they do where they try to attack your character. Every woman does that. Women have like a childlike nature, I guess, because they bear children, so they're gonna do little childlike things to get under your skin sometimes. That's one thing I learned growing up as a man. But she'll respect you in the end if you put that rod on her real good and you make her smile. You don't got nothing to worry about with the black woman. So this was one of the black women. Obviously 3.5 years. Obviously I was laying the wood good. Bars. I was laying the wood good, and I was making her. She was the type of female, like, I could really make her laugh, like black women. Like, growing up, a lot of black women thought I was like kind of nerdy and stuff, but you know, I wasn't nerdy. I could fight, play basketball, I do it all. It's just that mind control. And then y'all know what happens by the time you 40 something years old. Then all the black women who wasn't looking at you now, like, oh my God, that's the finest thing. That man's so handsome. Wow. Where was you when I was like in the prime of my life? You see? And shout out to Serious Times Media. I'm going to be leaving you guys a link on Bobby Hemmitt when he was talking about Babylonia. I think the mystery of love and sex. And he talks about Aphrodite, you know, which was like, I guess, the most beautiful black woman. You guys going to hear a lot of good stuff if y'all ain't seen this Babylonian edition. Once again, shout out to Serious Times Media, and I hope to make a really good donation to you guys soon. Yeah, that's the only reason I watch you guys' channel is to look at Bobby Hemmitt videos. So shout out to Serious Times Media. So I'm gonna leave that in the link. But yeah, guys, I was sprung over this chick. And she had a child, and I didn't mind, you know. I didn't mind. I even bought her child stuff for Christmas and stuff like that. I was just wholeheartedly into this girl like that. And, you know, I wanted her to not work so hard. You know, that's pretty much my life story, guys. I come into somebody's life. I wanted to do all these things for them, and I couldn't do it. But, you know, it's God's will. And like I told y'all, one day she just came to my apartment. We had a few words, and she just walked out. And I never seen her again. Didn't know what was wrong. We didn't have no big fight or nothing. She just kind of just walked out. Like we had said a couple of things sideways. It wasn't nothing serious. And next thing I know, she just walked. It was weird though, because it was like she was holding something back from me, and I didn't know what it was. So ever since I've been hearing how deep my family has went to destroy me, of course, that's the first thing I thought about. Like, wow, is that the reason that chick just walked away from me? I mean, guys, I was madly in love with this black woman, man. Matter of fact, that was the last. I told y'all I've been celibate for 6 years. That was the last woman I slept. Let's see, is it? Oh, Cambodia. That's another. That don't count. That's the last relationship woman I slept with. Okay, was that black chick in Vegas, and like I said, we dated for 3. The girl, I mean, I was just obsessed, man. And sometimes I don't like to get obsessed over anything anymore, especially women, because I want to do so much for them, and I'm tired of feeling the pain of not being able to do things for people that I want to do. Okay, if I can describe the biggest pain in my life, guys, and this is real from the bottom of my heart, is not having the money to be able to do things for people that I want to do. Even Bobby brought that up in one of his lectures. The sadness of a black man is his life is very unfulfilled. And so, like I say, guys, you know, this is not all about me. My little situation is just a microcosm of, you know, everything. It's just a microcosm. But a lot of black men go to their grave feeling so unfulfilled. because they feel like they never had control over it, like just to make your wife happy, for God's sakes. Can't even have that. So that's my victim story for you guys. You know, whatever I am, I hurt too, you know. I hurt too. Anyway, I gotta get out of here, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.